As we travel this summer, we as grand mentors are asking ourselves, how can we have a significant difference upon the lives of those generations that are coming behind us? And one of the tips that I think we need to pay attention to is the power of the words that we speak to them. You know, it's amazing. The book of James, which I've just finished preaching on in our church, is full of stuff about the power of the tongue. It's like a rudder. It's like a spark that catches a forest on fire. We can control animals, but we can't control the tongue. He says, what good is a spring that produces fresh water and salty water? The point that James is trying to make is that there is great power in the tongue. How do I use it? And Jesus was the one who said, it's not what goes into a man that condemns him, it's what comes out of a man. Because our words reveal the heart, the motivations, the attitudes that we have. And you know, this summer, as you spend time with your family, realize that your words can either build up or they can tear down. You know, my mother used to brag about how super her grandchildren were, that in fact one Christmas she made a Superman outfit for one of her grandchildren. He immediately opened the present, went out to the deck, put on his outfit, and was ready to jump off the deck until the family went out there and convinced him he was not Superman. And you know, my mother so encouraged him that he thought there was nothing that could stop him from being that super. On the other hand, our words can tear down people. When I was a young person, we had a girl that had nose surgery because people made fun of her awkward nose. I remember hearing someone say one time, nose, nose, anything goes. We all laughed, but I know she didn't laugh. You know, this summer, how do we use our words? Do our words encourage or do our words tear down? Whenever we have a birthday or a special celebration, before we conclude or have the cake, I turn to the people, our family, sitting at the table, and I say, what is one word that comes to your mind that describes the birthday person today? And you can see that person just melt with joy as they hear people describe events, attitudes, adjectives that lift them up and celebrate the person they are. One time, one of my grandchildren was not paying attention to me at the cottage, and it was like I was the old guy there. So I thought I would just give her a compliment every time I saw her. And every time we passed, I would talk about her hair, or I would talk about what she was doing, or how she was treating her siblings or the other children, or how well she did something. You know, I was so amazed at dinner that night. Of all the places to sit at the table, she chose to come and sit beside me. And I thought, there's power in words. You can break through the impossible just by using words. This summer, let's speak up and allow our words to shape the lives of those we love.